Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Josie the Technology Geek. Today we're presenting the new Huawei Ascend P8. It's a new marvel, and as you can see the box, we're gonna unbox it together now. It's all black. Let's start. I'll remove this one. We have a plastic packing on top. We're gonna remove that, and wow, that is a really fancy box. As you can see, that's the warranty. Remove that as well. Now I've got the 16 GB edition Mystic Champagne. I've removed the cover or the screen that comes on top, and let's see what else we can get in that box. Remove this Huawei, and we have a small box here, the warranty and the user guide, some other IMEI codes. Do we not need that? We still got some stuff in the box. Wow, that's a fascinating box, I must say. So we have the pin, we have the AC adapter, we have a very cool white cable that is very similar to the one in the iPhone, and we've got iPhone-like earpods, fantastic imitation. As you can see, put those aside. Now we get the phone. As you can see from the right side, we have the volume up, volume down, the power button. It is. Now the first one is for the secondary SIM, which acts as a micro SD or a secondary SIM, and the one below is the primary SIM that supports 4G LTE. That one is the UL00 with the European 4G standards. As you can see, the phone, it's all metal. The design is almost an iPhone 6. You can get it like if you're looking to it from a distance without looking at the Huawei logo on top. You would just think that you have an iPhone 6 that is a little bit stretched. So as you can see, the grid below, only the USB port. The left side is bar, there's nothing in it. And on top you have an additional mic for the noise suppression, as well as a 3.5 milli. Now at the back they got the new sensational f2.013 megapixel camera with a dual tone flash, and surprisingly that one has an optical image stabilizer, and Huawei is saying that this is the only high-end phone with a super camera that you can put on one flat surface and it will remain flat because there are no add-ons for the camera. You can see that. I'm just testing what they say. Yeah, it's true. There's nothing popping. On top you have a LED indicator. It will pop up now. As you can see, you have the secondary camera, an 8 megapixel, the sound grid, and the ambient sensor. Let's pull it up. Fantastic. Now what you're seeing right here is the new breed of the IPS Neo display. That's Huawei's own invention or own creation. You can see the colors are amazing. You can easily distinguish it as an AMOLED, but that's not just a regular IPS with some addition in the pixels. Now getting back to what you have inside is the latest EMUI version 3.1 running Android 5.0.2 out of the box. Under the hood you have a 16 GB internal memory. There is another version that is 64. The 16 GB comes in the Mystic Champagne, as you can see, or one variant of the dark gray with black accent on top instead of this white accent. The 64 GB edition comes with the carbon black or gold. Now, what do you have in here? You have the newest high silicon Kirin 930. That's an octa-core running at 4 cores running at 2 GB and 4 cores running at 1.5 for power saving on the regular usage. You have also 3 GB of RAM, which is fantastic for daily usage. You'll never feel hiccups, lags, or anything. You have a resolution of 1920 by 1080 on a 5.2 inch display. That one is fantastic, and the phone is really light and it feels really premium in the hand when you press it from sides, when you click. It's fantastic. The touch screen is amazing. It's one of the best. According to a lot of reviews that were benchmarking that specific processor, it's not on par with the new Snapdragon 810 or 808 or even the 801. Agreed that on benchmarks can show real life scenarios, what can they look up in the future. However, the main concern on that specific phone was the GPU, which is a Mali MP4. Compared to the other high-ends, it's really I wouldn't say competitive enough. Now, what is one of the good reasons to buy this phone is the camera. It's a 13 megapixel. Yeah, it's an f2.0. We have that in most of the high-end phones. Even stuff like LG G4 is a 1.8. The Galaxy Note 4 and the Galaxy S6 are a 1.9ers. However, this camera has a specific feature for which you can really enjoy if you enjoy shooting something like fire, for example. You can see that's a almost 100% imitation of the iPhone camera with the big button, as you can see here. Even the effects button is almost the same. It is the same, except this one has several angles. You can just check the picture here. You have the video, time lapse, light painting, the tail light trails. That is one of the major sellouts for this phone. As you can see, I'm not acquainted to that one yet. Let's see what we got here. You have a super night shot, as you can see. Seriously, that is some very detailed zoom. You can see the fabric. If I zoomed in like this, and let's take a shot. Wow, that was quick. Here you go. You can see the fabric. It's a very cool cam. The front cam as well is fascinating. What else do we have as features? The sound quality is sensational. It's not an HTC like, of course, but it holds a lot of potential. The loudness is perfectly balanced. That was a wonderful phone. Let me come again soon when I test it for a week and tell you the new features and what you have and what you got for the box. This was Josie the Technology Geek. Today's series was with the Huawei Ascend P8. Thank you for watching. I'll come again.